Stayed up waiting with the porch light on till the shadows stretched out and the stars were gone. I scrubbed the floors and I memorized your tone, trying to build a castle from a single stone. I changed my hair and I changed my clothes. I became the version that everybody knows is the one you wanted, the one you'd keep. But I'm still the secret that you don't wanna read. I'm running a race where the finish line moves, trying to fit into your narrowed down grooves. I've given my blood and I've given my soul, but there's always a piece that's out of control. 'Cause I'm pouring my heart into a broken cup. No matter how much, it never fills up. I'm a mountain of effort in a world made of dust, turning my gold into mirrors of rust. I reach for the ceiling, I crawl on the floor, but you're always looking for something that's more. It's a hollow-eyed truth, it's a soul-crushing bluff, that my very best is never enough. I read the books on how to make you stay. I learned how to smile when you looked away. I carried your burdens when your shoulders were weak. I was the silence when you didn't want to speak. But the hole in your heart is a bottomless well, and I'm just a ghost in this perfect shell. I'm a footnote in a book you've already read. 1,000 I love yous that were better left unsaid. What do you want that I haven't tried? I've burned every bridge, I've killed every pride. Do I have to disappear to make you see that I've lost every single reflection of me? I'm hollow, I'm empty, I'm scraped to the bone, and I'm still standing here completely alone. 'Cause I'm pouring my heart into a broken cup. No matter how much, it never fills up. I'm a mountain of effort in a world made of dust, turning my gold into mirrors of rust. I reach for the ceiling, I crawl on the floor, but you're always looking for something that's more. It's a hollow-eyed truth, it's a soul-crushing bluff, that my very best is never enough. The porch light is flickering, dying in the cold, like every little promise that we ever tried to hold. The air is getting sharper, the sun is sinking low, and I'm clutching at the branches, but it's time to let them go. I see it in your silence, I feel it in your breath, a love that's tired of living, just waiting for its death. The green has turned to rust, the gold has turned to gray, and I can feel the best of us just blowing all the way. One heavy step is all it takes to fall, until there's nothing left of us at all. 'Cause I'm brittle as autumn, I'm brittle as leaves, breaking in the shadows of the things that you believe. I used to be a force, used to be your home. Now I'm just a debris on the pathway you roam. One touch and I'm shattered, one wind and I'm gone. Too fragile for the winter, too weak for the dawn. Yeah, I'm breaking apart and nobody sees. I'm just brittle as autumn leaves. Do you remember April? The way we used to bloom before we grew too heavy for the corners of this room. Now we're crunching underfoot, we're the noise upon ground, the loneliest of echoes, a hollow dying sound. You're walking right across me, like I was never there, like I'm just a bit of color in the biting winter air. Cracks along the edges, veins turning gray. I'm learning how to fall without asking you why. I'm paper thin and hollow, I'm desperate for the rain to wash away the structure of this suffocating pain. Sweep me into piles, burn me in a yard, 'cause staying home for you has grown too hard. Yeah, I'm brittle as autumn, I'm brittle as leaves, breaking in the shadows of the things that you believe. I used to be a forest, I used to be your home. Now I'm just a debris on the path where you roam. One touch and I'm shattered, one wind and I'm gone. Too fragile for the winter, too weak for the dawn. Yeah, I'm breaking apart and nobody sees. I'm just brittle as autumn leaves. The frost is moving in and I'm paper thin, just a skeleton of what we used to be. Don't step too hard, there's not much left of me, just leaves, brittle as leaves. I look in the mirror, but the glass is too clear. I see a ghost that's been living for years. I'm light as a feather, I'm thin as a veil, a paper white ship that's forgotten to sail. I can feel the wind whistling and through my chest, where a heart used to be, now there's only rest. I'm walking on air, but I'm dragging the stone of every goodbye that I've ever known. I've got hollow bones and a heavy heart. I'm a fragile friend that's falling I try to fill the space with the noise of the crowd, but the echo inside is just getting too loud. I'm a honeycomb structure of secrets and lies, with the gravity of the whole world in my eyes. If you touch my hand, I might shatter like glass, watching the shadows of better days pass. I'm a bird made of lead, I'm a mountain of lace, just a hollowed out shell in an empty space. I've got hollow bones and a heavy heart. I'm a fragile frame that's falling apart. I'm light enough to fly, but too sad to leave the ground, chasing a silence that makes such a beautiful sound. One gust of wind could blow me away, but the weight of your memory forces me to stay. It's a lonesome anatomy, a strange kind of art, with these hollow bones and this heavy heart. They say that the hollow is where the song grows, but it's also the place where the cold winter blows. I'm a flute made of bone, playing notes of regret for the things I've lost and the things I haven't met yet. How can I be so empty, yet feel so damn full of this leaden, relentless, emotional pull? With a heart that weighs more than the deep blue sea. Hollow bones, heavy heart. I stepped off the edge of the world tonight, but I didn't drop, I didn't lose the light. The gravity broke when you said goodbye, and now I'm tumbling into the open sky. I thought the end would be a heavy fall, a crash in the dark, the end of it all. But the ground disappeared and the wind began to sing. And I'm finding out that heartbreak has wings. And I'm falling upwards into the blue, leaving the weight and the memory of you. Higher and higher, where the air is so thin, where the ache of the ending can finally begin. I'm losing the air, I'm losing the floor. I don't have to carry this grief anymore. It's a beautiful terror, a strange kind of you, falling upwards into the blue. The rooftops are shrinking, the city's a blur, just a map of the person I used to be with her. The forever we promised is a speck on the street, as the clouds wrap their fingers around my feet. I'm letting go of the why and the how. There's nothing to hold me to the bottom now. I used to be frightened of losing my grip, but there's a piece in the middle of the slip, and I'm falling upwards into the blue, leaving the weight and the memory of you. Higher and higher, where the air is so thin, where the ache of the ending can finally begin. I'm losing the air, I'm losing the floor. I don't have to carry this grief anymore. It's a beautiful terror, a strange kind of you, falling upwards into the blue. They say that you hit rock bottom to start, but what if you drift through the stars of your heart, away from the friction, away from the heat, away from the rhythm of two hearts that beat? I'm not coming down, I'm not coming back. I'm dissolving to white, I'm fading to black. So far away now, the silence is loud. I'm just a shadow, lost in a cloud. No more I love you, no more we're through. Just me and the empty, beautiful blue. Solid, falling up into the blue. Got this mirror routine down to an art, tucking every jagged piece of my broken heart behind a coat of gloss and a practice time, telling every stranger that I'm doing fine. I put on the costume, I play the lead role, while the hunger of the silence swallows my soul. But the pain is getting heavy and the glue is getting thin, and I'm losing the battle with the pressure within. If you look a little closer past the steady hello, you'll see the foundation is starting to go. It's a porcelain mask on a crumbling wall, waiting for the gravity to take it all. You don't see the cracks beneath the smile, the miles of wreckage I've been hiding for a while. I'm a masterpiece of okay, I gotta realize, but there's a quiet desperation swimming in my eyes. One more, how you doing? And the dam's gonna break. I'm shivering under the weight of the fake. The surface is but the heart is full of tile, living in the cracks beneath the smile. It's the way my voice wavers when they mention your name, the way I go cold like a dying out flame. I keep the lights low so the edges don't show where the grief started leaking a long time ago. I'm a high wire act with no net underneath, holding my sorrow right behind my teeth. But the laughter feels hollow and the joy feels loud, like a lightning bolt hiding in a summer cloud. And I wonder if I let it show, would you even care? Or would you turn away from the mess that's there? It's exhausting to be the one who's always strong when the map of my spirit is all drawn wrong. I'm tired of the makeup, I'm tired of the play. I'm one breath away from just melting away. 'Cause you don't see the cracks beneath the smile, the miles of wreckage I've been hiding for a while. I'm a masterpiece of okay, a gallery of lies, but there's a quiet desperation swimming in my eyes. One more, how you doing? And the dam's gonna break. I'm shivering under the weight of the fake. The surface is steady, but the heart is volatile, living in the cracks beneath the smile. Watch me smile, don't look too deep. I've got secrets that the porcelain can't keep. Just a little bit wider, just a little bit more, until I'm nothing but the pieces on the floor. The cracks, they're all I am now. I'm still wearing the sweater that smells like your car, sitting in the corner of this crowded bar. You're laughing at something he whispered just now. I wanna reach out, but I've forgotten how. The music is loud, but the room feels so still. I'm waiting for a look that I know never will come crashing through the distance we built in a year. I'm shouting your name, but there's no one to hear. Now I'm just a blur in the background of your life, a faded out shadow, a ghost in the light. You're the sharpest image, the focus, the frame, and I'm just the static that whispers your name. Out of focus, out of mind, losing the fight, just a blur in the background of your life tonight. I see the way that he's holding your hand, the way that you look like you finally planned a future that doesn't have room for my face. I'm a smudge on the lens, I'm a waste of the space. I remember when I was the one in the center, the only one you'd ever let enter. Now the edges are frayed, the colors are gray. I'm watching the best of me drift far away. If you turned around, would you even see the hollowed out version of used to be me? Or am I just scenery, a wall or a floor, something you pass on your way to the door? I'm a flicker, a memory, a glitch in the scene, the space in the middle of where we have been. Yeah, I'm just a blur in the background of your life, a faded out shadow, a ghost in the light. You're the sharpest image, the focus, the frame, and I'm just the static that whispers your name. And out of focus, out of mind, losing the fight, just a blur in the background of your life tonight. Yeah, I'm just stay here in the haze, watching you shine through my loneliest days. Everything's clear now that I'm not in view. I'm just a bleed, while the world stays in focus for you. Just a blur, just a blur. I hang my coat up by the door, but I can't drop the weight I'm carrying anymore. put on the smile, I played the part while the ice was freezing over my heart. Everyone tells me I'm doing so well, while I'm walking through a private kind of hell. They lean on my shoulder, they say I'm so strong, but I've been holding my breath for way too long. And I'm tired of being brave. I'm tired of being the one who has to save every sinking ship, every broken soul, while I'm losing my grip and my self-control. I wanna be small, I wanna be weak, I wanna find the words I'm too scared to speak. I'm done standing tall while I crave the grave. God, I'm just so tired of being brave. The coffee gets cold while I stare at the wall, waiting for someone to catch me if I fall. But I built this tower so high and so neat that nobody sees the cracks beneath my feet. I'm the rock and the anchor, the one they all call, but even the strongest of mountains can fall. I'm drowning in shallows, I'm gasping for air, while I pretend that the water's not there. Yeah, I'm tired of being brave. I'm tired of being the one who has to save every sinking ship, every broken soul, while I'm losing my grip and my self-control. I wanna be small, I wanna be weak, I wanna find the words I'm too scared to speak. I'm done standing tall while I crave the grave. God, I'm just so tired of being brave. Is there a place where the armor can break, where I don't have to hide every single mistake? I've spent my whole life keeping everyone dry, but I'm soaked to the bone and I'm ready to cry. Let me be fragile, let me be torn. I'm exhausted from weathering every storm. just want the world to go away. I'm so tired of being brave. I'm sitting in the kitchen where the air is getting cold, watching the embers of the stories that we told. You're in the other room, but you're 1,000 miles away, and I'm counting all the things we're too terrified to say. The wax is dripping heavy on the wooden tabletop, a steady kind of rhythm that I wish would finally stop. We on a sudden crash, we on a lightning strike. We're just the quiet ending that neither of us likes. There's no smoke rising, there's no alarm, just the loss of the feeling when you're in my arms. It's painless winter, it's a numbing heat, the sound of a heart that's forgotten its beat. It's a slow burn in the dark, a candle losing light, just a flicker of a shadow in the middle of the night. We aren't going out with a bang or a cry, we're just a long drawn out whisper goodbye, watching the glow turn to gray on the floor, till we don't even remember what the fire was for. Just a slow burn, a slow burn in the dark. I reach across the sheets and I find an empty space. I'm losing the memory of the light upon your face. We're like a photograph left out in the rain. The edges are bleeding, dissolving the pain. We keep up the habits, we keep up the chores, but we don't look each other in the eyes anymore. The heat is departing, the oxygen's gone, and we're just two ghosts waiting for the dawn. I'd almost prefer it if you screamed at the wall, if you broke every plate, if you ended it all. But this quiet erosion, this soft-spoken death is stealing the spirit with every small breath. We're just cinders and soot in a cold iron grate, accepting the silence as a version of fate. It's a slow burn in the dark, a candle losing light, just a flicker of a shadow in the middle of the night. We aren't going out with a bang or a cry, we're just a long drawn out whisper goodbye, watching the glow turn to gray on the floor, till we don't even remember what the fire was for. Just a slow burn, a slow burn in the dark. The wick is drowning, the room is black, there's no way to bring the flicker back. Can you see me, or is it too dim? dark. I found us in a shoebox, hidden underneath the bed. A little square of color, a life we haven't lived. In years we were standing by the shoreline in July, with the kind of light that never asked a question or a lie. But the salt is in the paper and the sun has bled the blue, and I'm struggling to remember the exact shade of you. The edges are curling, turning yellow and brittle, losing the big picture bit by little. I'm holding my breath, trying to keep you in frame, but the chemicals are failing and the image is strange. And we're fading like an old Polaroid, developing into a great big void. First when your laughter, then the depth of your eyes. Now we're just silhouettes under whitewashed skies. The more that I hold you, the more you erase, until there's nothing left but a blank empty space. Oh, it's a slow kind of heartbreak, a quiet goodbye, fading like an old Polaroid, leaving me dry. I remember the chemistry, the way we used to shake, waiting for the magic we thought we'd make. But you can't stop the exposure, you can't stop the light from turning every memory into a ghost of white. Now your hand in my hand is just a smudge on the page, a victim of the distance and a victim of the age. I'm trying to fix the contrast, trying to bring back the gold. It's your story that's getting too blurry to be told. If I close my eyes tight, can I see you again? Before the colors washed out, before the now became then. But the film is exhausted and the shutter is closed, and we're just a memory overexposed. Yeah, we're fading like an old Polaroid, developing into a great big void. static is humming, a low frequency hum between the who I was and who I've become. I'm tracing the outlines of shapes in the air where your head used to rest. Now there's nobody there. The walls are expanding, the floor's made of glass. I'm watching the light years and centuries pass in a room full of echoes that don't have a name, just a flicker of carbon, a dying out flame. I'm a radio signal sent out to the deep, with a million secrets I wasn't meant to keep. It's all velvet thread, and abstract and cold, like a story forgotten before it was told. I'm drifting in spaces where gravity fails, between the white noise and the vaporized trails. There's no solid ground, just the ghost of a touch, in a world where forever meant far too much. Yeah, it's abstract and hollow, a beautiful blue, just the atmospheric distance between me and you. I saw your reflection in a puddle of oil, a rainbow of colors on a dark, heavy coil. I reached for the surface, but the image dissolved into chemical puzzles that can't be resolved. You're a watercolor left out in the rain, a blurred composition of beauty and pain. I can't find the edges, I can't find the start of the geometry breaking inside of my heart. Is it physics or feelings that keep us apart? Is it science or silence or some kind of art? I'm a sketch of a person, a smudge on the page, a bird made of shadows in a digital cage. Before it was told, I'm drifting in spaces where gravity fails, between the white noise and the vaporized trails. There's no solid ground, just the ghost of a touch, in a world where forever meant far too much. Yes, abstract and hollow, a beautiful blue. distance between me and you, dissolving into the grave, into the frequency of yesterday. Just a vibration, just a blurred line, lifeless fragrance shacked in this heart of mine. I woke up to the rhythm of a steady gray refrain, while everybody's praying for the sun to break the pain. But the sky is mirrored in my chest, a heavy swollen blue. Ever since the morning that I woke up without you, I try to find a silver lining, try to find the light, but I'm just a stormy weather system moving through the night. The forecast says it's clearing, but the forecast always lies when you're carrying a hurricane behind your tired eyes. Oh, I've got a soul made of rain clouds dripping on the floor, searching for a shelter that isn't there anymore. I'm a deluge of memories, a flood of used to be, and the weight of all this water is the only part of me. I can't stop the downpour, I can't hide the stain, when your heart is just a soul made of rain clouds and pain. I saw you in the city, you were dancing in the street with the yellow umbrella and a stranger at your feet. You look so dry and happy, like you never knew the cold, while I'm the thunder rattling the stories that we told. I wanted to reach out, but I didn't want to ruin your day with the shadow that I carry that won't ever wash away. They tell me that the flowers need the rain to help them grow, but I've been drowning in this garden for a month or two or so. There's no rainbow in the distance, no promise in the sky, just the salt of every maybe and the mist of every bye. Ooh. just a vapor in the middle of the skies. Just a soul made of rain clouds, washing out the track, waiting for a summer that isn't coming back. I'm standing in the hallway of the house we meant to buy, with a box of broken pictures and a throat that's gone bone dry. I remember when we drafted out the blueprint on the floor. Now I'm just a stranger's shadow leaning on a locked up door. The ink is starting to smear on every letter that I wrote, and the anchor of forever is what's sinking my own boat. I used to see the future like a city made of gold, but the air has turned to winter and the stories all grew old. Now I'm standing in the wind, watching my dreams turn to dust. The iron's falling off the gate, the ice has turned to rust. I reach out for the vision of the life I thought we'd lead, but it's slipping through my fingers with a terrifying speed. Yeah, everything I planted in the garden of our trust is blowing down a lonely road, turning into dust. I saw you at the station with the ticket in your hand, heading for a shoreline that was never in our time. You looked so light and easy, like you'd finally shed your skin, while I'm still wearing every wall I tried to keep you in. The train pulled out of sight and left a cloud of grit and sand, and the map we drew together simply crumbled in my hand. Is there a place where lost things go to find a second breath, or is the end of you and me a quiet kind of death? I'm breathing in the particles of things that might have been, a hollow man just wandering through the gray and thick has been. And I'm standing in the wind, watching my dreams turn to dust. The iron's falling off the gate, the ice has turned to rust. I reach out for the vision of the life I thought we'd lead, but it's slipping through my fingers with a terrifying speed. Yeah, everything I planted in the garden of our trust is blowing down the road, turning into dust. So I'll close my eyes and let it sting into gray and the wedding ring. the ashes of a porch swing. It's all just dust, just gray and bitter dust, and nothing left to hold. Nothing left to trust. Watch it blow away. Watch it blow away. I stepped out on the porch before the sun could break the gray, to watch the world turn silver just before it melts away. There's a lace across the garden, a shimmer on the stone, a beauty that only happens when you're standing all alone. I reached out for a leaf that looked like diamonds in the light, but it shivered into water, losing all its borrowed white. That's the thing about the cold, it makes everything look gold, until the morning warmth takes hold of the stories that we told. Now I'm proud to last birds frost on a window in the dark. One breath is all it takes to leave a jagged, lonely mark. I'm a temporary kingdom, I'm a delicate design, waiting for the heat to take the life that once was mine. You were the summer sun, I was the winter's ghost, and I'm breaking in the places where I loved you the most. We were built on autumn promises and thin, transparent vows. Now the wind is shaking skeletons from the heavy apple boughs. I saw you in your coat today, the one I used to wear. You were walking through the park like you didn't have a care, and I felt myself dissolving, losing edges, losing form, because I'm a creature of the ice who can't survive the war. They say the things that harden are the things that never break, but they've never felt the crystal skin upon a frozen lake. One step, one word, one memory of the way we used to be, and the cracks begin to spider web through the very heart of me. jagged, lonely mark. I'm a temporary kingdom, I'm a delicate design, waiting for the heat to take the life that once was mine. You were the summer sun, I was the winter's ghost, and I'm breaking in the places where I loved you the most. Don't touch me, I might shatter. Don't look, it doesn't matter. The grass is turning green again, the sky is turning blue, but I'm melting in the shadow of the memory of you. Fragile as first frost, gone before the noon. You came too late, or I left too soon. It's not the screaming match or the slamming of the door. It's the way the dust is settling on the cracks across the floor. It's the sound of the refrigerator humming in the dark, and the way the matches dampen when I'm looking for a spark. I'm sitting at the table where we used to talk till 3. Now I'm just a silhouette in a house that's half of me. There are no sirens blaring, no glass across the street, just the sound of my own heart finding a slow beat. It's the quietest kind of sad, the kind that doesn't make a sound, like snow falling on a graveyard or a leaf hitting the ground. It doesn't beg for pity, it doesn't ask for why. It's just the slow and steady fading of a blue and empty sky. No one hears the breaking, no one sees the whole. It's just the quietest kind of sad, taking residence in my soul. I saw you at the market, picking out some fruit. You look so put together in your tan and linen suit. I almost moved toward you, but the air felt thin and cold, like a story that was finished before it could be told. I didn't make a scene, I didn't even say your name. I just turned my cart around and walked back the way I came. People ask me how I'm doing, and I tell them that I'm fine, because there's no way to describe this slow and silent decline. It's the weight of every almost, it's the ghost of every end. It's the loudest kind of silence that I haven't mastered yet. kind of sad, taking residence in my soul. Can you hear it? The sound of letting go. It's softer than a whisper, heavier than the snow. Just the clock on the wall, just the shadows on the floor. The quietest kind of sad is knowing you don't love me anymore. The concrete feels like quicksand underneath my worn out shoes, while the city moves in rhythm to the rhythm of the blues. I'm waiting for the light to change at the corner of our street, but my legs are getting heavy and I'm losing both my feet. I check my phone for nothing, just to look like I have a place to hide the fact I'm drowning in this wide and open space. There's no storm clouds in the sky, the sun is burning bright. So why does it feel like I'm losing air in the middle of the light? Oh, I'm sinking while I'm standing, going under on dry land, reaching out for something, but there's no one held my hand. The world is spinning steady, but I'm vertical and deep into the kind of sorrow that a soul is meant to keep. No waves are crashing over me, no water in my lungs, but I'm sinking while I'm standing, with a song that's left unsung. I saw you at the crossing, you were looking for a cab. The distance that we've traveled makes the silence start to stab. I wanted to shout, save me, but the words were made of lead. They pulled me down to places that I haven't even read. You smiled a polite hello, like I was someone you once knew, while I was 6 feet under, just from looking back at you. You don't need an ocean to feel like you might drown. You just need a heavy heart to pull the whole world down. There's no anchor, there's no rope, there's no rescue to breathe again, to breathe again. I walked past our old apartment, saw a light up on the floor. There's a different wreath of flowers hanging on the door. I reached out for the handle, then I pulled my hand away, realizing I don't have a single word left I can say. I'm standing on the sidewalk while the world just rushes by, like a vapor in the winter, like a smudge across the sky. I'm a habit you outgrew, I'm a song you never sing, I'm the hollow, quiet echo of a gold and silver ring. Now I'm just a ghost, passing through the rooms we built, draped in all the I'm sorries and the heavy weight of guilt. I try to touch the counter, but my fingers turn to mist. I'm the memory of a person that you're glad you haven't missed. You're looking right through me like I'm made of window pane, just a ghost passing through, trying not to feel the rain. I saw you at the diner, sitting in our favorite booth. You were laughing at a story, looking for a different truth. I sat down right beside you, but you didn't feel a chill. You didn't sense the heartbeat that is beating for you still. The waitress brought 2 coffees, and for a second I forgot that I'm the empty space beside you, the one that you forgot. It's a lonely kind of haunting, being dead while you're alive, watching someone that you love find the courage to thrive. Without you in the picture, without you in the light, I'm just a cold and restless spirit in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm just a ghost passing through the rooms we built, draped in all the I'm sorries and the heavy weight of guilt. I try to touch the counter, but my fingers turn to mist. I'm the memory of a person that you're glad you haven't missed. You're looking right through me like I'm made of window pane, just a ghost passing the road, trying not to feel the rain. I'll leave no footprints in the snow, I'll go where all the lost things go. No rattling chains, no sudden scares, just a silence on the stairs. I'm passing through, I'm passing through. You don't even see me anymore. I'm staring at the ceiling where the plaster starts to flake, counting every breath I didn't want to have to take. The coffee's cold, the heater's hum is the only voice I hear since you packed your things and left me with a permanent new year. I check the mailbox like a ghost is gonna send a sign, but it's just bills and flyers for a life that isn't mine. They say that time is money, well, I've spent it all on you. Now I'm bankrupt in a hallway that we painted ocean blue. Oh, it's the heavy cost of living with a heart that skipped a beat. It's the silence in the kitchen, it's the cold side of the sheet. I paid in every promise, gave you interest on my soul, but the debt of losing you has left a catastrophic hole. Yeah, the price of loving deep is a debt I can't forgive. It's the heavy, heavy cost of trying to find a way to live. I see you in the grocery store, a ghost in aisle 4. You're buying different brands than what you used to shop here for. I duck behind the cereal to hide these hollow eyes, 'cause the truth is harder than the finding my replies. The city's getting louder, but I've never felt so still, like a car that's running empty at the bottom of a hill. They don't warn you in the beginning, when the fire's bright and new, that the tax on every I love you is a what am I to do? I'm a millionaire of memories, but I'm starving for your touch. trying to find a way to live. The sun comes up tomorrow, but I can't afford the light. So I'll just sit here in the shadows of another lonely night. Yeah, it's a heavy cost just to wake up, just to breathe. The price of you was me.